Hello students, I am NK Thukral from Edupedia World. Students, today I am going to discuss on principles of management. Before coming directly to the meaning of principles of management or nature of principles of management, let me tell you that management principles are formed to guide and influence the behavior of employees. These principles insist on improving relationship between superior, subordinates and all the members of the organization. They also establish relations between human and material resources. So management has to perform a number of functions to achieve the organization goals. Such management functions can be effectively performed through application of certain principles of management only. The principles serve as general practical guidelines to the manager for making decisions, taking action and solving various problems systematically. They are not rules, they are not authorities, but only a guide to action. Now let us see what is the meaning of principles of management. As you can see in the slide, principles of management are broad and general guidelines for decision making and behavior of managers. As earlier I said that these principles serve as general practical guidelines to the manager for making decisions, taking actions and solving various problems. They are not rules. Again I am repeating, they are not rules. Principles of management are not just rules but only a guide to action, and they differs, and sometimes these principles differ from organization to organization. However, I may also tell you that once principles are framed, these are applicable more or less universally. Universality refers to that truth which is equally applicable in all spheres, both business and non-business organizations. The principles of management are also universal in nature. All business, it may be an industrial units, etc., and non-business organizations such as education institutions, government offices, playground, agriculture farms, army, clubs, and other social organizations, in order to achieve their objectives, have to apply more or less the same principles. Further, the principles of management are not definite like the principles of physics and chemistry. The principles of physics and chemistry are very clear and definite, and their outcomes can be predicted. But the principles of management, on the other hand, are of the nature of general guidelines. General guidelines, I may repeat it, general guidelines, and they cannot be applied strictly. Now I think everybody has understood the meaning of principles of management and concept of principles of management. Now let's go ahead students, let's compare management principles versus pure science principles. As you can see in the slide, there are differences between management principles versus pure science principles. Number one is difference flexibility. Management principles are more flexible, whereas in case of pure science principles, they are rigid in nature. Another factor basis is application. In case of management principles, they have to be applied creatively as they deal with unpredictable human behavior, whereas in case of pure science principles, they are applied in static or absolute manner. Another point of difference between the two is relation with environment. In case of management principles, they have to keep pace with changing environment as human behavior is never static, whereas in case of pure science principles, they are not required to keep pace with changing environment as they do not change with time. Now after comparing management principles versus pure science principles, let's compare the management principles versus management techniques. Number one is concept. Now what is the concept of management principles? Management principles, as earlier we have discussed enough, that they are guidelines to take decisions or actions while practicing technique, whereas in case of management techniques, they are the procedures which involves a series of steps to achieve desired goals. Another point of difference is that management principles are flexible or more flexible, whereas management techniques are not at all flexible. So these are the point of differences between management principle and management techniques. Now students, let's see how management principles differs from values. What are the point of differences between management principle and values? As you can see in the slide, number one basis is meaning. What is the meaning of management principles? As everybody knows, they are guidelines to take decisions, only guidelines. Whereas in case of values, values are general rules for behavior of individual in the society. Next point of difference is formation. Management principles, they are formed after research in work situations, whereas in case of values, they are formed through common practice. So another point of difference is nature. What is the nature of management principle? They are technical in nature, whereas in case of values, they are ethical in nature. Now let's see, students, how the principles of management are derived. From where the principles are derived? Number one is observation, number two is experimentation. Under observation, the management thinkers and researchers observe certain events in actual practice and analyze them to get certain guidelines which may be used in future. In case of experimentation, the guidelines developed through observations are repeatedly experimented to test their validity. Such guidelines are tested in different organizations with different environment. If they provide same result in all conditions, then the guidelines are designed or designated as management principles. So experiment is a must before arriving or before concluding that it is fit for the as a principle or not. Let's take an example. If it is observed that receiving orders from one boss under unity of command avoids confusion among subordinates and conflict among superiors, then it is experimented in different organizations. When it provides same result in all conditions, then the principle is accepted as a management principle. So, principle of management contributes towards the development of management both as a science as an art. So, derivation of these principles may be said to be a matter of science, and their creative application may be regarded as an art. So let's go ahead, students. Let's see what are the features or characteristics of principles of management. As you can see in the slide, number one is universal applicability. What is this? The principles of management can be applied to all kinds of organizations, irrespective of size, small or large, and nature, business, government, or social organization, etc. However, extent of application varies depending on nature and size of the organization. Let's take an example through principle of division of work. All kinds of organization can derive benefits of specialization, although the extent of division of work may vary as per nature and size of the organization. So it only varies as per size of the organization or nature. Another is general guidelines. This is another feature. Management principles cannot be used as tailor-made tools. That is, they do not provide ready-made solutions. They have to be adjusted as per demand of the situation. This is so because real business situations are very complex and dynamic. So principles should be applied carefully in accordance with the need of the organization only. The same principle may differ in strength in different organizations. For example, subordinate of individual interest to general interest. A manager may emphasize the primacy of overall goals of the organization in case of conflict between the two departments. This is how it varies from organization to organization. Another feature is formed by practice and experimentation. As you know, management principles are evolutionary in nature. That is, they have been developed through observations, experimentation, and experience of the management thinkers. For example, it is a matter of common experience that discipline is crucial to achieve any purpose. So it is applicable to all kind of organization, and this is based on the experimentation only. Another is flexible. Management principles are really flexible. They are not at all rigid as in case of pure science principles. In case of pure science principles, as we have compared earlier, that in pure science principles are rigid, whereas in case of management principles they are not at all rigid. They are flexible and can be modified by the manager as per changes in the business environment. These principles cannot be applied blindly, even in an identical situation. Another feature of principles of management is mainly behavior. What is this? Principle of management aims at influencing human behavior because all work is done by human beings. Human behavior is very complex, as everybody knows, and dynamic in nature also. Management principles' objective is to influence such unpredictable behavior in order to achieve organization goals. As nature of a human is different and some person is different in working, some person is different in another work. So we have to see that organization goals are achieved, as behavior is unpredictable. So principles are made like that. So therefore principles of management are mainly behavior in nature. Another feature of principles of management is cause and effect relationships. The principles of management are intended to establish a relationship between cause and effect so that they can be used in similar situations in a large number of cases. It means principles help in predicting the outcome of managerial actions. For example, unity of command. Principle of unity of command states that presence of a single superior avoids confusion. Here the presence of unity of command is the cause and avoidance of confusion is the effect. Another feature is contingent. The application of management principle is dependent or contingent upon the prevailing conditions at a particular point of time. They have to be suitably amended as per the situation. For example, the principle of division of work cannot be applied in organizations where personal skills are needed. Another way of explaining this feature is that the principles of management are not fixed or permanent. That means they are contingent. They are affected by situations or circumstances. Therefore, the decision to implement them or not is taken according to the situation or circumstances. For example, according to the principle of division of labor, a worker should be assigned a definite part of the job time and again to increase the efficiency. But on the contrary, if a worker is fed up with doing a job repeatedly, the application of this principle will not be beneficial. Therefore, it will have to be changed. So these are the features of principles of management. So today students, we have seen and we have discussed what is the meaning of principle of management, what is the concept of principles of management, how the management principles differs from pure science principles versus management techniques, and management principles versus values. Plus we have seen how the principles of management are derived out, and also we have discussed the various features and characteristics of principles management. So let's call for the day. Let us wind up this chapter for the day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.